The first thing I notice, aside from the opposite but equally as bad haircuts, is that these guys are entering the building holding their cameras up. I don't necessarily see a problem with this, and as you will see, neither do the officials in the building. But it's quite obvious that they aren't there for any services at all. No, they are there just to antagonize the police, because these First Amendment auditors are some fucking idiots.
How's it going?
Yeah, I would say this is a violation of the First Amendment. Please refrain from the use of cell phone while conducting business at the service window. I think everyone has the right to film their business.
Wrong. This is not a violation of any civil rights and is definitely not a First Amendment issue. The First Amendment is basically the right to free speech and press. Institutions are able to suspend the First Amendment rights at times when they violate other rights guaranteed by the Constitution. For instance, in this video, had the police immediately told the auditors to leave when they brought their cameras in, then that would have violated their First Amendment rights. However, the policy, as clearly stated on the sign, is no cell phone usage at the service window. This policy is there for the privacy of the citizens to be able to report crimes to the police without being intimidated, which is guaranteed by the Fourth Amendment. The 10th Amendment then allows the local government to provide the policies to ensure the other amendments are also being upheld. It's the same thing as how a person screaming fire in a theater is not protected by the First Amendment and is punishable by local ordinances as a violation of public safety. These illiterate idiots would know that if whoever read them the Constitution would have read past the First Amendment.
So can we have these removed?
Are you allowed to break?
Yeah, can we have these removed? You want to take them off? I'd rather not do your job, but could you remove them?
Wait, if your motive was to truly uphold the First Amendment, if that was what was truly important to you, then you should have no problem taking the cards out for her. I know I would, but I also joined the military to fight for those rights, where this idiot looks like he joined the Subway Club and fights 3 pounds of salami every day of his life.
So Joe's just letting the officer know that there's unconstitutional signs here.
Yeah, they can't request
use of cell phones. He's not in proper uniform, so I'm wondering if he's on duty. I don't think the Worcester PD issues.
Hurley? Was it Hurley shirt?
Yeah, it's an skateboard shirt. Snowboard. I don't get it wrong, but I don't think that's department.
Oh my
issue.
god, what
I mean, it could be.
fucking
I
pieces
don't
of
know
shit
about
are those?
So let me get this straight. Your
What are
intentions
these
are to
dudes?
audit an under-budget police force, which you were well aware of before you got there, and instead, you are being just an antagonizing piece of shit that's worried about what the officers are wearing. You have no idea if that's acceptable attire or not, nor do you even know if that police officer is on duty or off duty. Keep in mind that even though they approached the window with their phones, which is a clear violation of the building's policy, no one has even said a thing to them. Apparently, their First Amendment rights have been upheld. But that's obviously not enough for these narcissistic idiots.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
We got a couple. Just right away. We can't take them all.
They're watching a football game.
Who the fuck cares, and how the fuck does this relate to your First Amendment rights? These two idiots are obviously mad, and for good reason, because no one has ever thrown them a football, ever. I mean, if it was 3-on-3 backyard football, I'd just forfeit if these guys were my teammates. Because let's be honest, all the garbanzo beans in the world wouldn't contain as much estrogen as these two incels.
But this is the service division. Maybe this isn't where they answer 911 calls.
Maybe it isn't.
Maybe it isn't, yeah. So I don't want to be, presumptuous.
What the fuck?
You've got to be kidding me, right? Maybe your third grade education precludes you from understanding what it means to be presumptuous because everything you've said to antagonize the police so far has been, by definition, presumptuous.
I could be wrong.
No shit, Sherlock. You're a fucking idiot.
Oh, look at that sign. Do not touch. Okay? Well, if it's their Fourth Amendment rights, they'll make sure that it's...
I don't really know here what they're actually pointing at, but it appears to be something behind the window, where the public wouldn't normally be. So that sign is probably meant for the employees and doesn't pertain to either of you dipshits.
I wonder if I had a sign on my car that said "Do not touch" and they were going to search.
You've won. You've won them. Yes. Put a sign in front that says, "Do not touch my vehicle."
They are desperately trying to win one of the Darwin
Wrong
Awards.
again, idiot.
I'm sure of
Touching your
that.
car is not a violation of your
Oh
Fourth
my
Amendment
God.
rights. And while your Fourth Amendment right to privacy is to be upheld by even law enforcement, it can be suspended if a law enforcement officer has a credible reason to believe a crime is being committed.
This is a wall sheet. This is the biggest poster.
Oh, wow. Those are all level 3.
Oh my God. Holy banana hammock. This is the biggest wall of shame I've ever seen. And guys, please enjoy the Worcester Police calendar. I'm just kidding.
Man, I can't fucking stand these two idiots. Remember moments ago when they were acknowledging that the police were under budget, and then here they are criticizing the police's success in keeping the city safer by capturing so many high-profile sex offenders. And let's just imagine for a moment what Bubba would do to a man with this voice in jail.
And guys, please enjoy the Worcester Police calendar. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't be poking the police bear if I sounded like that, but then again, I'm not a fucking idiot.
Is that a wife beater?
I think it is.
I think I see a wife beater. I'm talking about his t-shirt, guys. Not implying that he beats his wife. But if I had a stick that was called a dog killer because it kills dogs and I walked around with it, you're like, oh my God, dog killer. I might just think I'm a dog killer.
So I guess the Gutbuster Burger literally busts open guts. Or my favorite, Slap Your Mama Creole seasoning, is only for people who actually slap their moms. No, you dickless idiot. It's a nickname and has become a societal norm. The term wife beater actually comes from one man in Detroit who literally beat his wife to death while wearing a tank top. And just so you know, your buddy is wearing a ponytail. Does that mean his head smells like a horse's ass? And you're wearing birth control glasses. So what does that say about you?
I asked, I inquired for something. Okay. She said she was going to remove these signs. I don't want to do it for her. The clerk that was sitting right here.
She wants to remove a sign?
She said she was going to do it.
What sign are you talking about?
I left this part in because this is the point at which the First Amendment rights of the auditors are infringing on the other citizens' Fourth Amendment rights. I'll play the video one more time, and if you look at the reflection in the glass, you can see some people enter into the station, and according to the police reports, they were there to report crimes of domestic abuse.
This sign right here says, please refrain from use of cell phone while conducting business at the service window.
Like, work. Not going to work before.
I'm sorry, I
We're not
can't.
removing the sign.
Why? It's a violation of the First Amendment.
As
Well, they're
stated
not.
before, it is not a violation of your
Whatever
rights to
the
have that sign
signs
there.
say, that
That
doesn't
sign is
matter at
protected
all.
under the 10th Amendment to protect the citizen's right to the Fourth Amendment. You obviously don't understand the Constitution, and you're a fucking idiot.
It's there and it's not going to.
Well, it's against the
Do you have any other
Constitution.
issues, sir?
Did you swear an oath to the
Do you have
Constitution?
any other issues, sir?
This is a very big issue because it's the First Amendment to the Constitution.
Asked and answered. I just want to point out to everyone watching that this cop has the patience of a Komodo dragon and gives these idiots more time and attention than I ever would have given them.
Hi.
Yeah, I have a question. That gentleman that was just... Well, now I'm talking to you. So she's... Are you still talking to him?
I mean, I was talking to you. I was talking to you.
Well, you can't multitask? You got a gun, but you can't handle more than one task?
The fuck?
You have a gun, but you can't multitask. What the fuck does that even have to do with any of your rights? More proof that they aren't there for any true government auditing, but they're just there to be a couple of dickweed idiots.
Can I get a Freedom of Information request form? Oh, no, you have them right behind you. They're right there. They're right there. They're within reach.
No, she's done talking. I'm talking to you now. Well, I'm speaking for myself because she's no longer speaking to. The officer that was back there with the clipboard, he's not in uniform.
Sir, you're being disorderly. You're being disorderly.
Is
You're
he
being
working
disorderly,
right-
sir.
Is he working right now?
You see this guy? Yeah, he's the exact opposite of the officer at the window, and he's about to ruin the day for all of these idiots.
No.
Are you inquiring,
What is that?
Actually, you're being rude. I was talking to you first.
Yeah,
sir.
no.
I was talking to you first. Can I have a Freedom of Information request form?
Okay, what's going on, fellas?
Don't push me.
Do not touch me. Oh, give me my phone.
It was at this moment that the green bastard realized that he was still wearing his Taylor Swift ponytail from the night before. Green bastard, you're a fucking idiot.
You can't.
I don't care how many cameras these asshats had. The fact that even one of them is in portrait mode instead of landscape means that all three of these losers are idiots.
What are you doing? Don't touch me.
Outside!
I want my phone.
Let's go!
Wow. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Well, it looks like they weren't so tough after all. One cop from an under-budgeted police force, out of uniform in a Hurley shirt, throws out three badass auditors who just won't take no shit. Either the cop is the most badass cop of all time, or these idiots realize that displaying no balls is the best way to escape this ordeal in one piece.
Get your ass outside!
You ripped my shirt. You ripped my phone.
Get your phone, go get
Oh! I want your name and badge number
it. You
right
ain't
now.
got shit for me,
Name and
ass.
badge number.
Hats off to this cop. Throws the moron's phone, and then when the idiot asks for his name and badge number, he responds appropriately.
I want your name and badge number
You
right
ain't
now.
got shit for me,
Name and
ass.
badge number.
Bravo, good sir. Bravo.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
See ya.
Arrest him. Arrest him right now. Arrest him. I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges against him right now.
It doesn't look like you're pressing charges. It looks like you're an idiot doing a really bad moonwalk.
He just
I want
screamed
your
at
name
me.
and badge
He
number.
grabbed me. He assaulted me for practicing a First Amendment right.
want to see
Arrest
these
him
people
now.
Now that he has been removed for being a nuisance and violating the procedures
Wait,
set
he's
forth
shitting
by the
all
local
over the
government
fucking
and
cops
given a free pass to
24/7,
go
but
home,
now he wants to
the bass
one of them to be
magically
arrested.
comes back in his voice.
What the
Something
fuck?
tells me that this isn't going to last very long, though.
Arrest him. Name and badge number now. Name and badge number. Name and badge number. Name and badge number. This is the worst experience I've ever had at a police department. Ever. He
No,
threw
come
my
back to
phone.
this police
He
department.
grabbed me. He ripped my
Come
shirt.
back here and antagonize the police.
Now we come back to the most patient police officer of all time. He warns him several times, over and over, to just go home. Even when he is being berated by this Stay Puft Marshmallow, he still gives him every opportunity to leave. But the Jolly Green Giant is an idiot.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me. Why? I want my phone. I did not. I was getting my phone out of my hand. Ouch. Ouch.
What is
I
happening?
can't help but laugh at this idiot.
What is
He was
happening?
given every chance in the world to leave. Acted tough as nails with a window between him and the officer. Acted like he shoots up estrogen when he was thrown out of the station. Found that bass in his voice when they let him go. And then lost it again when he got himself arrested. You're a fucking idiot.
I was getting my phone out of my hand.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Screw! Or you're going to jail!
Ow.
Aw, what's wrong? You soldiers of freedom aren't so tough now? Your womanly man friend is screaming bloody murder, and you two cower away with your tails between your legs. Today didn't go the way you planned, now did it? Hot tow truck girl, you and your two lady friends are fucking idiots.
Go with your friend. Come back here, you gotta catch. If you gotta pull that shit here, it ain't happening.
And there's Officer Badass getting the last words in like a boss, reminding these idiots that there's always enough room for them at the Gray Bar Hotel.
I was assaulted.
Did you get everything on tape, the way they were grabbing him, all that? You got it all? We're gonna go across the street to a public place right now, and we are immediately gonna contact the chief of police right this second.
I can only imagine how pissed off the chief is going to be to find out that his prize-fighting enforcer got to shit on a couple of First Amendment auditor
know him.
idiots without him.
Yeah.
Continue to record while I call. Get that pulled up from the screen. We're gonna go across the screen. I'm going live right now.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going across the street to go live. This isn't and will never be about the rights with these idiots. It's all about the views. Antagonize the police to get content, get arrested, and then beg for bail money. Now, I don't have the original copy of his e-begging video, but I did find this content originally on Degeneration Nation, a channel that covers First Amendment audit fails and sovereign citizens. I encourage you to check out his channel. A link will be in the description. But here is the begging for bail money video.
How's it going, guys? I'm just going to give a quick update about what's going on. As you all know, probably I was at the Worcester Police Station doing a First Amendment audit. And yeah, don't worry, I'm okay. My wrist is doing a lot better. It was swollen yesterday, but I'm sure you guys saw the arrest. But Tuesday, the 22nd, I have court. So I'm gonna be going to
yeah, he
that.
also
I think
looked
this is gonna cost
really
Worcester
soy
taxpayers
boy.
a lot of money.
Oh my god.
What I would really like to do is take the badges of the police officers that arrested me, which would be the jackass that grabbed my phone, threw my phone, and then as you could see in the video, I was already arrested. I already had the cuffs on, yet that jerk, he came right up to me and pushed me in the chest for no reason at all. Anyways, I also want to let you guys know, this is really important, and I don't ever ask for money. I'm gonna have to get a lawyer. I'm gonna have to pay my lawyer up front. So if you guys want to donate, it's in the description below.
And there you have it. I acted like a jackass, followed by, can you bail me out? You are a fucking idiot. Okay, so I think this is going to be where we end the video today. Police antagonizers are the worst of the worst, and I truly couldn't help myself from covering these idiots. Now I'd like to take the time out to thank Hot Tow Truck Girl for being so fucking delusional that you thought that posting this video was a good idea. Because you and every other piece of shit First Amendment police antagonizer are fucking idiots. Alright guys, so you made it to the end of the video, and I appreciate it. If you found this video entertaining at all, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, this is my very first attempt to cover First Amendment audit fails and sovereign citizen jackasses. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see more. A massive shout out to all of my channel members and channel patrons whose support helps me keep doing what I love to do, exposing idiots on the internet. I'm Father Skeptic, and I'm out.
Yeah.
I need to target something first.
Wait, this guy's angel rank? Oh no. Am I in trouble? Yeah, Oxy Death, thank you for the sub. Oh man, that's a lot of points, guys. Ah, and what a start. Oh god. Okay, well. We're not. Wah! I got mixed. I was holding up back, but it turned into up forward. Okay, well. We've lost 18. Okay. Let's see if Krillin can salvage this. Look at that! He stuffed the Vanish. I swear I blocked it. No! The unique recovery. Dude, this is so free! I'm barely putting up a fight here. Bro, that mix is ridiculous. I mean, he's done cross-up every time, so I just need to block cross-up, but I'm not reacting. Damn. But, like, if any character can bring this back... What a curse, dude. What a curse. I think I'm just dead, actually. I think this is TOD. Well... That game didn't go well. That game didn't go super great, to be honest. I got one hit in. So we didn't get perfected, but okay, try it again. Try it again. Run it back. Run it back. I think I have a shot here. What's going on? Okay, there we go. He did the same sort of opening gambit that he did in game 1. Stand fierce or whatever. I'm gonna do delayed wake up. I bet that's smart, right? God, I'm getting 2H so much. I thought that would be meaty enough that he wouldn't be able to do it. Okay. There's another character down. What if I reflect? What if I reflect at round start? Look at that. Reflect worked out perfectly, but the hit stun on that Vegito assist. Boys, this is so optimal. Alright, we got a hit, boys. It's my time. Let's bait the unique wake up, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He immediately stole the turn, too. Absolutely no delay. Oh, God, that Vegito assist. That Vegito assist is the party starter, man. Okay. He's technically not dead.
Wait, who's that? That's not Timmy.
Okay, well.
What is happening? What is that?
Oh, man. Isn't that the worst when, like, you finally get a hit and you're like, oh my god, I got a hit, and then they just DP? Okay. Oh god, I got hit. Hey, Sinaman. Thank you very much for the 5-month sub. Bro, are you actually kidding me? Are you actually kidding me that I got hit there? That gut punch, man, that's the solar plexus strike. That's some Ryu stuff. Okay, I'm still not technically dead. Not technically dead. I'm just gonna burst. I figured he wasn't gonna bait it. Okay, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I don't think it would have been possible to kill here, so... Alright, let's try to option select against the wake up. I tried. I mean, you guys heard that I was, at least considering the fact that he might do the unique wake up. I was trying to do delayed Wolfang Fist so I would auto block, but I just did it too fast. I thought it was be not active anymore. Okay. Well, I'm still not dead, actually. No meter. But he does have both assists. Okay. We got one more shot. Whew. Everyone in the chat has their own suggestions for, you know, if I just did 1 or 2 things different, I could definitely be beating this guy, but I'm just gonna, you know, do what I know. Not try to get too fancy. It's plus, I forgot. I forgot that it's plus. Alright, look at this. We got a combo, boys. How rare. How rare is that? Oh, there's the DP again. I'm definitely getting DP'd a lot. Maybe I should be looking to bait that. Like DP and then the UI Goku wake up. That's so sick. Oh, he was just dancing on me. He was just dancing all over me. Okay. Let's go, Krillin. I'm gonna start it around Reflect again. Oh, I tried to 2H though. I swear I tried. Look, he blocked the perfect move. Oh no. He baited the Reflect. All the reads are wrong, man. All the reads are wrong. See, Yamcha assist is like the only thing that's working well for me. Alright, none of my Oki has worked well because I'm always so scared of DP and the wake up thing. I'm so scared of it. I'm just gonna throw, but he did the wake up thing. I really didn't think he would do it again, guys. I know what you're all thinking. He's done it every time. Why would he not do it again? But I really didn't think he would. And then we got crossed up again, which is not ideal. I think I have to spark pretty much. I think that's my only real shot here. Ooh! He dunks me. Auto combo's pretty good. And am I still alive? Probably not. Definitely not. Okay, Krillin, this is your chance. If I'm gonna take even one character, this is my only chance. Okay. Okay. Solo Krillin. Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna take a character. Oh my god. Okay. Well, mission accomplished, I guess. It wasn't a complete skunking here. Oh, nice. That was good. Good sniperino. Ah! Nice backdash. Okay. Well, that was a good way to start out the stream, boys. Just a swift bodying from an angel rank. I mean, what do you know? We got a character though. We got one character. Alright, GG's, man. Alright, we'll do one more. He hit rematch real fast, so we'll do one more. Let's... Because, I mean, this match took like 5 seconds flat, so... I just can't keep him off me, man. And look, he's plus there. I was trying to jump, which was foolish, of course. Whew. Ah, I keep trying to jump there. You can't. It's plus. Gotta learn. Alright. That's a dead 18. Okay. Alright, Krillin put in work last time. It's still gonna happen. I'm gonna super dash. Look, see? The big brain. The big brain. Finally a character with no wake-up options. I don't have to worry about some BS. Oh, that was good, though. Alright, let's go for side switch. Okay. And we still have this open. There we go. Okay, Krillin, get it in there. Let's wait for the delayed wake up. No, he didn't do it. Okay, yeah, there we go, Krillin. Alright, this time I'm actually gonna bait it, guys. I promise. I'm actually gonna bait it. He sparked to make it safe. Okay. I was mashing down heavy because I thought he was actually gonna vanish, but he sparked. Okay, well, we baited it. It didn't work out. We lost Krillin off that bait. We still have a chance, though. We still have a chance. Watch, we're gonna YOLO at the start. YOLO! Bro, YOLO! Oh my god, did you... He countered the YOLO! I have nothing else. I have no other options. Okay, here's the level 3. Interesting that he's going for it here. He might actually try to bait Spark here, so I'm gonna try to be a little careful with it. Okay. Nice! He did it so fast! Okay. I tried so hard to block it. I tried so hard. But I failed. And now I die. Oh man. Well, this was a pretty impressive display, I must say. Well played. Well played. I was a little too slow on the adaptation, clearly. Good games. I've never seen someone this high ranked before. Good stuff. Alright, 4-0. R.I.P.
You need something? See you later.
Need help? Have a good one.
My last classic dungeon. I'm the level 60 thingies, so yeah. I don't have enough money. Not even close.
Hello. Safe travels. What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Alright, today we are going to be doing another comparison video. You guys might remember before we compared Turtles in Time to the Hyperstone Heist, Super Nintendo vs. Genesis. But did you guys know there was 3 versions of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters on NES, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis? So we're going to take a look at all 3 of them today.
So here we go. So this is the cartridge I am holding in my hand, and to tell you the truth, I never heard of it myself until much later because I played the Nintendo version a lot. And when I heard it was on NES, I was like, really? I mean, there aren't even that many tournament fighters on NES to begin with. It seems tournament fighters were more like a Street Fighter era, like Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to go back. It's almost like, what's the point? Like, why go back to the 8-bit version? But for, you know, historical sake, it's interesting. It's kind of like there exists Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Master System, which is funny to think, like, why would you play it on there? But I guess they would put it on both just in case, you know, somebody didn't have Sega Genesis.
So this was probably, this is just a guess, but this is probably a game that was originally meant for, like, Super Nintendo. I'm guessing, because this says 93. Yeah, this says 93, so this is definitely late into the lifespan of the NES. Anyway, let's check out the game.
Wow. So I'm going to do story mode, I guess?
Okay.
I just want to see what that is. Like, how is there a story in this? Let's find out. All right, well, let's see. Well, I guess Michelangelo's always been my favorite, so I guess I'll do him. Oh, they look exactly the same. It's just the color swap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the sprites
okay, so,
look really, really good.
It's what you expect. It's kind of... Wow, it's really awkward.
I would imagine that this game sucks pretty bad.
Yeah, you know, I don't even have a single chance to, like, figure out the moves or anything because Leonardo is just kicking my ass.
Also, in this, I don't think there's even any other characters. I think it's just the Turtles.
Just the Turtles, yeah. Oh, isn't the Super Nintendo one is... Well, we'll get to it. Shredder says, "Motherfucker!"
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna play that for sure. Okay, so, all right, I don't think I got any fair assessment. I didn't really get any fair assessment of this game yet because I haven't really played it. I haven't had a chance to do anything. Like, Leonardo's being an asshole.
So on top of it, they made it like 2 hours. You know what? There might be difficulty settings.
Maybe.
I'm
trying to do like a... I just want to see if any of the moves are the same. Not that I remember the moves anyway, but...
Like if you can do like a Hadouken or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to do like a charge back or like a... Oh, there's something. I think that's like a down forward. But I don't know. It's...
What's that splinter thing?
I don't know. It almost seems like...
He dropped the ball. Try to get that ball.
Yeah. Splinter's my
Go
ball.
for them balls, dude. Go for it, Mike. Oh, wait. Not Mike.
Alright, yeah, I don't know.
James.
Oh, Leonardo just did a Hadouken, so they do exist.
Yeah, just good luck doing it. Good luck pulling one off.
Alright, so... We don't have to spend too much time on this. That's only the Turtles. I don't know if you want to do one more round.
I might try, I'll try Donatello.
Okay. Now, usually he's the best in the games. The reason why is because the bow is like a longer weapon, making the sprite like bigger, so enemies can't get close enough to you to hit you. But I see that in this game, it's all punching and kicking. You're not even using your weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I mean,
balls.
unless it's a special move, but I just can't get anything to work.
I think in the Super Nintendo game, you use your weapons, don't you?
Yeah, I'm also thinking the Super Nintendo version is better.
Oh, really? You think?
This one sucks. I mean, I didn't expect it to be half as good, but it's... And you know what? I've played a lot worse. It's not like it's not like straight out bad. It's just...
It's not like Karate Champ bad, right?
No, not at all. Oh, and I just did something cool.
Yeah, I saw you do it Hadouken.
Oh!
Oh, no, it's like a foot Hadouken.
Oh, it's like... Oh, it's almost like a...
I remember that this thing actually used to be white, so there was a reason to get that, but I don't remember what it was. Was it for some kind of recipe? I think it was for a recipe, but I don't remember for what exactly it was. But that thing definitely had a use at some point.
Like kickball or something. I'm also wondering what the story is, like if there's some kind of cutscene after this or something, because right now the story is just Leonardo and Donatello are fighting in the sewer.
Yeah, it's probably this
nothing.
just seems like training in the sewer, and that's it. Have you won a round?
I did, yeah. So if I just beat him this time, oh, come on. Come on.
I'm curious
There
if
we
it'll
go.
go to another level. Oh, come on.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, alright, nice. Alright, maybe we can see what happens. Look at the dance he does.
Yeah, it's such a strange victory pose.
I'm actually curious. Let's
I mean,
see
the
what happens.
graphics are good. I mean, it's good. I mean, this is late in NES, like you said, so...
Yeah. Okay, so it is another level. It's like a, it says foot soldier. That's like a train thing.
Yeah.
Or a dumpster or something. So we're looking in an alleyway
Whoa.
now.
Raphael's biting my head.
Oh, I didn't expect that to be his move. Okay, so you don't have to try Raphael now, because now we've seen it.
Okay. Alright, so, I mean, I do like that they changed his color a little bit. Kind of like the toys. Like, they weren't all the exact same color green.
Yeah, exactly. That was cool that they did that. Those were great toys.
They were, yeah.
Alright, so that's the Ninja Turtle NES game. I think we can move on.
Okay, cool. Turtle Combat. So now we're going to play the Super Nintendo version. This is the one I remember, so let's check it out. I gotta say, you know, these characters, it's kind of strange because they're not the main characters you would think. I mean, you got all the turtles, you got Shredder, but then you have War.
So War is from the comics.
Okay, and then Asuka is probably also from the comics. Chrome Dome appeared later. Wingnut, now that was definitely a character in the comics.
That was also a toy for sure. I think these were all toys.
Yeah, that I do remember. I had the toys for most of these. So funny to think, I never questioned that as a kid. It's just an odd choice. That's all. Like you'd think that they'd have like Rat King, Leatherhead, and
exactly. That's what I was just gonna say.
Bebop and Rocksteady. Yeah, like where the hell are Bebop and Rocksteady?
I don't know. It's interesting. You know why? I wonder if they did that because they didn't have the rights to the cartoon. They only had the rights to the comics, maybe.
You know, in that case, why aren't they all wearing red bandanas?
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, that was just.
I mean,
I mean
that's
totally
the truth
wrong.
with. Yeah, I mean that's the truth with the movie too. The first live-action movie.
Well, you know what though? I see a neutrino in the background.
Yeah, but then again, I see now I'm on the spot, but I think the neutrinos were also in the comics. I'm not sure.
I think it's probably just a rights thing, like what they could license and what they couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles has always been weird like that with the licensing with the movies. But I heard that in the movies, like Bebop and Rocksteady, because you know how Toka and Razar are in the second movie?
Yeah.
It's like if they could do the special effects to have Toka and Razar, you got to think, well, why couldn't they do Bebop and Rocksteady? And I actually heard that Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird actually just didn't want Bebop and Rocksteady in it.
But as a kid, you never thought about any of that. It was always just like, hey, well, I think people just called them Bebop and Rocksteady anyway.
Yeah, all my friends were like, "Oh yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady are in it," and I'm like, "No, that's not the
Yeah, I'd always correct them. I'd be like, it's technically Toka and Razar."
You raised your hand. You did the little Conan O'Brien thing.
Exactly.
So the graphics are obviously a lot better in this.
Yeah, and it feels better. The controls are better. It's what you'd expect from a 16-bit console.
Are any of the controls kind of Street Fighter type of controls, or is it different?
They are. I seem to be able to pull off that like shockwave move with like a Hadouken motion. They get a prize.
This looks like Smash TV in the background. So are they on a game show or something?
That's what it seems like.
Yeah, that's got like the overworld, like USA, like map. That seems like Street Fighter.
There's a giant frog in the background. Yeah, that's weird. And I mean, this is a franchise based around turtles who are ninjas, but that's weird. A giant frog.
I mean, so they did this pretty much to cash in on the Street Fighter craze at the time, and it was perfect actually because, you know, Ninja Turtles, it's like, you know, why wouldn't there be a fighting game for Ninja Turtles? I think this is a great idea. People talk about bringing games back a lot. How about bringing back Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters? I'm not a person who's really into fighting games, but I know a lot of people are. And Ninja Turtles is still a viable franchise. Like, a new Ninja Turtle fighting game would be cool. You can use the Ninja Turtles in Injustice 2, which is, you know, like DC characters, like Superman and stuff. So you could actually have, like, Superman fight, like, Donatello and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be into it. Like, it sounds like... I mean, there could be endless tournament fighters. Like, there could be... I mean, correct me if it exists, but, like, a Batman tournament fighter game. You know,
well, kind of. That's like... I mean, that would be Injustice. Like, Batman's in Injustice, but it's not just strictly Batman.
Yeah, and they did that Mortal Kombat versus DC. But you know what'd be cool? Yeah, a 60s style Batman tournament fighter with, like, Egghead and, like, every villain from the show.
I would be into that.
Yeah. Like, it would just be cool to look at. It would be, you know, colorful like the show. And
honestly, I think that's a really great idea. I feel like if they did that nowadays, it would only be part of another game. Like, if they made a Batman fighter, like, you'd be able to pick some of those characters. That's probably as far as they'd go with that. I'm actually really surprised that there is no Batman tournament fighter game already.
Yeah, right. I'm frying a fly. Sorry.
Oh my god, he killed a fly.
I had to pause the game just now to kill a fly because this fly has been in the room for like the past hour. So the one thing I definitely want to see in this game is I mean, by the way, this game's really fun. Like, I could keep playing this, but I want to see Shredder because he has this move where he says "motherfucker."
Oh, we need to hear that.
Now, I never thought of it when I heard it as a kid. That's not what I heard, but later on, a lot of people have brought to my attention, like, you know, Shredder says "motherfucker." So now we're gonna play it and decide ourselves if that's really what he's saying.
And you know what? Before you get to that, I just played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rescue Palooza. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rescue Palooza. I just played. At the very, very end, when you're fighting Cyber Shredder, it says something also that sounds like he says "motherfucker." What did you say, motherfucker? Motherfucker?
Really?
Yeah. So I think the guy who made that game, I think the Cyber Shredder is probably taken from this. It's probably. What did you say, motherfucker? Motherfucker?
Really?
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rescue Palooza. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rescue Palooza. I just played. At the very, very end, when you're fighting Cyber Shredder, it says something also that sounds like he says "motherfucker." What did you say, motherfucker? Motherfucker?
Really?
Yeah. So I think the guy who made that game, I think the Cyber Shredder is probably taken from this. It's probably from the Tournament Fighter game.
I don't know. Let's hear what it sounds like in this. I'm going to pick Shredder now. Oh, first I got to figure out the move. Let's see.
I have to say, the Shredder looks awesome in this.
He does. Here we go. Motherfucker!
Oh my god, that actually sounds like motherfucker.
If anybody in the comments can answer what he's actually saying, I would legitimately love to know, because we obviously, I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe it's motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the shark. By the way, I really like that there's a guy flipping a pizza in the background, like it's just another day. So it seems like this whole Tournament Fighter is based largely on the comics.
Yeah, I think so.
I do have a lot of those Archie comics. At one point when I was a kid, I think I read like all of them up to a certain point.
Well, there's like different series, because isn't there Mirage? I think they were done by Mirage, and then I guess Archie's like another one. I don't know enough about it.
Who was the company that did the original Turtles? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that was Mirage. So I think the Archie comics is like a different line of Turtle comics.
Which one did IDW do?
Oh, and then there's that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I don't know.
But yeah, they're two different things. Yeah, the original was a lot different than the Archie comics. The Archie ones were more like cartoony.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I think the show was on, and it was more. It was more for kids, whereas the original ones were a lot more violent. So yeah, I mean, the shark guy's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's not an action figure that I had.
You know, even as a kid, I'm starting to remember now, seeing these characters that I wasn't too familiar with. Unless, I mean, like I said, I read the Archie comics, so I might have known them back then. Forgot about them. But,
Yeah.
oh, Lassie's in the background. It's a collie. But I remember not minding that they weren't the common characters because they're so cool. Like, you could play... That's what makes a good tournament fighter, is you could pick any character and still have fun. Yeah, I mean, this is just a really good tournament fighter. I mean, this is, like, regardless, even if it wasn't based on Turtles, like, the control is good. What can I say? It's fun to play.
I felt the same way whenever I'd see different characters, especially in, like, the Manhattan Project, how they'd have, like, what's the character's name? Dirtbag.
Dirtbag, yeah.
Remember that? And Ground Chuck?
Ground Chuck, yeah.
Whenever all those other kind of characters would come in, the Triceratons or any of that kind of stuff, I was happy because, frankly, like, I got tired of seeing Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah.
You know? So I didn't mind when there was other characters. I thought it was more creative.
Yeah. I was always a big fan of the Mondo Gecko character, too.
Yeah, he was cool. He was one of the coolest of the action figures. I love that.
Oh, yeah. You put him on the skateboard and ride him around. I don't remember. I mean, now it's like, it's been so long. I don't remember what he was about or, like, how many episodes he was even in, but...
Probably not many. I think they sort of did the same things occasionally that He-Man used to do, where they'd have a character appear once or twice on the actual cartoon, but it was really just to sell toys. Anyhow, so now I think, unless there's anything else you want to see in this, maybe we can check out the Genesis version.
Sure, yeah.
Alright, now James is watching my camera. We had this set up remotely to where we can watch each other's cameras. I think we said that before, but just so you know. So, now I'm going to be trying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter, which was also on Sega Genesis. This one, I think, has less characters in it than the Super Nintendo version. But that's about as much as I know, so let's check it out and see what the differences are. Well, first of all, here's the characters. Look how they look. I actually think they kind of look... The graphics here look really cool, I think.
You got Casey Jones. Who's the big, like, devil thing in the back?
That's Ray Fillet.
Oh, Ray Fillet. I remember that.
Now here's the kicker. Ready for this, James?
Yeah.
This is April O'Neil.
She's, like, hidden behind Raphael and the...
I'll pick her first.
Yeah.
So that you
Who's
can
the
see
last
it.
one, by the way? Who's the other character?
Okay, this guy is literally just from this game. He's not even in any comics or anything. He's only in the Sega Genesis version of this game.
Well, that's got to be a licensing thing for sure. They couldn't get any characters.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. So somebody was like, let's make our own.
Not even... Don't you think Splinter? Like, if you can get the Turtles, you can get Splinter, right?
Yeah, so instead, Sisyphus.
Okay, but pick it. Yeah, let's see April, because... I think that's cool to put April in it because you don't usually get to see her that much in the games.
So I hit start on her, and then see this. This is like your handicap or like how strong you are. I mean, what do you want?
So anyway, that's one hell of a background. Look at that. Oh my gosh, there's like teeth coming out of a worm or something. And
it's it's like some
this level is terrifying. Wow, and what are you walking? You're walking on, like, alien eggs?
Oh my god, you're right, it's like Alien.
Like Xenomorph, yeah.
Okay, so what do you think of April O'Neil's character design?
You wouldn't recognize it as April in any way. I mean, I think it's a cool idea to make her a playable character, but she's so recognizable with the yellow raincoat, jumpsuit or whatever you want to call it.
Banana raincoat.
Yeah, even if she wore yellow, it would make sense. Because that was her color in the show.
I remember having a much easier time when you and I played the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Tournament Fighter game on Super Nintendo. It seemed more like a normal tournament fighter.
Yeah.
This is an occasion where I wish you were actually here to try it, because this game is actually like really, really hard to play. All right, I'm gonna be Sisyphus, everybody's favorite Ninja Turtle character, good old Sisyphus.
You know, next time somebody asks you your favorite Ninja Turtles character, you gotta bring up Sisyphus.
Yeah, you know what? Anytime anybody brings up Ninja Turtles in general, from now on, just bring up Sisyphus. Be like, yeah, oh yeah, Ninja Turtles is cool. What do you think of Sisyphus?
Hold on, I'm gonna look something up really quick while you're doing that. Okay, syphilis. That's what it's. Okay, what is a bacterial infection? Oh, it's from syphilis.
Did you look at
It's
syphilis?
an STD, you idiot. Oh my god.
That's another thing.
Okay. Okay, so first of all,
Sisyphus is a character from the Bible. I think.
I'm confused. I'm trying to straighten myself. I'm like tongue-tied. Like Sisyphus. The character is Sisyphus. Syphilis and Sisyphus. Not to be confused. That is a bad name for the character.
I'm gonna leave it in the middle on Power 4 because I
think
getting
Sisyphus was like a really pedantic, like I think it has something to do with like counting,
like I am bad
being
at
really
games,
precise
but,
or
like,
something
I'm
like
not
that.
bad. You know, I can't.
I don't
even,
know the story of that person.
I'm gonna be at one of the turtles.
I'm just
or something,
paraphrasing right
Maybe
now.
these
I'm not sure about anything I
You know,
just
I
said.
have trouble pulling off like combos and shit, but like not to the point that I can't even like hit another fucking character. Like,
yeah,
I can't do it. Give me one more chance. I'm gonna be like Donatello. I'll just be somebody more normal.
I can't get over this background too. I mean, that's like a nightmare. Like that background you'd think would be like a Mortal Kombat background or something. Yeah, I'm curious what the other backgrounds look like.
I know. If I could ever get that. I fucking...
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like, this is so hard. I can't do it. You know what? I'm sorry, but really quickly, I'm gonna turn on the Super Nintendo version. Look at this. So here I'm Donatello right now. Look.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I'm fucking kicking this guy's ass.
Yeah, I mean, like the Super Nintendo version has very fair difficulty. I think it probably gets harder as it goes on, but that's how games should be.
Yeah, but I was fighting the first guy in the Genesis version.
Exactly. Yeah.
So anyway, I just wanted to show that. Like, I'm not like, you know, it wasn't me. It's just like the Genesis version is ridiculous. Do you want to try it actually?
I'll give it a shot. First of all, I'm not sure if I'm getting sound, but whatever. Alright, I'm going to do one player. I don't know what the difference is with tournaments, so I'll just see. You know, the graphics do look cool.
Yeah, they look cool, at least on the title screen here, or whatever this is, the character select screen.
Alright, so I'm going to do... Wait, what's the easiest again?
I don't even know.
You don't even know?
Put it on like 3.
Put it on 3?
And just see what happens, and you can you can just keep playing, like dicking around and try to figure it out, because I couldn't win around.
All right, so yeah, I'm not getting any sound, but whatever. So we were having a lot of technical problems before this. We're glad to get the game working at all. I love the graphics. I just want to say, like the characters actually look like really well rendered. So anyway, let's see if I can beat Clone Don. Oh my god! Wow. I hit him. Wow, I hit him.
Okay, so,
I hit him
so
once.
It's not just me then.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I want to try different difficulties though, just to see what's going on here.
Okay.
But let me. Oh, instant replay. That's unique. Wait a minute. Isn't it like best out of 3? What the? What just happened?
Isn't this fucking crazy?
Wait a minute. All right, let me try. I'm gonna try Ray. Let me put this on 1.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, put it on 1.
What was going on? We did one fight, and then it did an instant replay, and then wait a minute, is this on demo or something? No, it isn't.
So okay, so you're playing.
Yes, I'm Ray.
And sorry guys, the colors are messed up. It's just like that we're having, you know, a Sega Genesis problem, but
yeah, oh my god. Of course you're going against Don, so he's got the bow, so I wonder if it's just starting you out a really tough character.
Alright, come on, Ray Fillet, I'm rooting for you.
Okay. Look what I'm doing, I'm just trying to be as cheap as possible.
Hey, whatever you can do to win it.
Oh my god.
I don't care. Whatever method, even if it's the cheapest thing ever, just win.
Oh, God.
Maybe be one of the turtles?
Yeah, let me try Donatello.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what happens. I just want to see if you put it on 8.
Okay.
Let me just see.
I think you just made the game even harder.
This battle is about to explode.
Maybe. But then I'll try the same thing on 1.
Yeah, okay. You got a hit in.
Yeah, I'm the light colored Donatello.
Look at this. Look at this game.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
And I know that you're better than I am at fighting games. Like, definitely.
Oh my god, that sounded like it came straight out of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, it really
Okay.
is. Other than that, it looks cool. All right, I'm gonna do the same match again.
So there's my challenge for you, James. You need to. I want to see you beat this game.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pick 1.
You're like, yeah, right.
Speed 1, power 1. Wait a minute. Hold on, I have an idea after this though.
Okay. Oh, maybe switch it to like speed 1, power 8 or something like that.
Yeah, I think the speed is just the speed of the game because it seemed a lot faster. Yeah, absolutely. Like, look how much slower it is now. But the power, you probably want up. So I'm gonna try power 1, speed 8.
Okay.
No. Power 8, speed 1.
That's such a weird system,
isn't it?
I've never seen anything like that.
All right. Oh, I got a few hits on him. I got a few hits. All right, now I'm gonna try with speed 1, power 8. Let's see how this goes. After this, if this doesn't work, I give up. Yeah, go ahead. Put your hands up. Oh my God. Okay, this is not help. Whoa! Look at that. It's like a woolly mammoth frozen.
Were you Donatello there?
Who do you think? Who do you think?
I think you were probably Donatello.
Oh my God! What is that move? What did I just do?
All I see is you just.
Like, seriously, that should not be that hard on the first fight. I mean, the last thing I remember that was...
I'm gonna say something. Oh fuck. I was gonna say we're gonna get yelled at because it's like, oh well, look in the instruction manuals and then you can figure it out. I don't have the instruction manual. I'm showing that on screen right now. In your Genesis box, do you have the instruction manual?
Here's the thing. I do have it, and I'm looking at it now. But what could the instructions possibly help with?
Maybe it could explain what the speed and power levels do.
I mean, we tried everything, but I'll look. So it just says after selecting your fighter, you can set the perimeter, strength, and speed for your fighter. Here's the only thing you can get out of the instruction manual is like, okay, it tells you how to do some of the moves, but
right.
Good
luck doing moves while you're getting your ass kicked.
Yeah, you can't do a thing. Look at that character in the background. It's just like this, like Cyclops with this like melting face. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's on the back of the box.
Yeah, it's basically like a lava monster. I mean, that is a cool background. Boy, I wish this game wasn't so overly difficult. But you know what, though? If you play it 2 players, I don't see it there being any problem. Holy crap! You're not gonna believe this. I'm winning. Hold on. Oh my God! I might win a fight. Oh my God! It's so close. It's so freaking close. Damn! I lost.
Oh.
Shit! I almost beat Clone Raph.
Alright, so that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all 3 versions. I personally think the Super Nintendo one is the best of them. I think the Sega Genesis one seems definitely too hard, but other than that, it's cool. It's just too hard. And then the NES version is primitive, so I don't know. And it's rare and expensive, so you could probably do without that one. But yeah. I don't know. And that Genesis version, man, I don't fucking know. If anybody can beat that... All right.
Yeah, stick to the Super Nintendo version.
What they are after is the title of the world's strongest. Now, are you ready to get it on?
Hey guys, and welcome to today's YouTube Idiots video. Today's video covers a COVID Karen that recently destroyed a Target because it had a face mask display. She's a moron. But first, let's take a look at a few short clips from other crazy COVID Karens that are acting stupid in public. So put on your helmet, and let's begin.
July, you know, celebrate our freedom.
You're putting your underwear over the wrong holes, Karen. You're an idiot.
According to HIPAA laws, they literally can't tell me that I can't come in here, but they did. So, took my panties off.
Did you guys catch that? When she took a breath in, her panties literally went inside of her mouth. That's fucking gross, Karen. You're an idiot. And I don't want you guys thinking that this Karen is a unicorn either. No. Karens putting fungus-filled underwear over their faces is trending with the stupid people in America. Like this video.
Oh no. They're doing it live. Oh no.
Why does every Karen look like she's somewhere between her third divorce and menopause? All four of you are fucking idiots.
I think it's funny now because I have the people at Planet Fitness where I go do my cardio chasing me, literally chasing me to wear a mask because the sign says I gotta wear a mask. What is wrong with you people?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Karen? You're the one that can't seem to follow the fucking rules. And if doctors can wear masks for hours at a time, then you can put on a mask for a few minutes while you're at the gym. And if you don't like the rules, that's fine. You can always go outside and run if you want to. Don't be an idiot.
You're like, what? How do you not see how stupid? I mean, Trump just withdrew all ties with who?
Wait, who?
Who?
Oh god, that's another idiot that calls it who.
I think you mean the WHO. Why is it that all of these Karens seem to know everything the WHO puts out?
Who?
But can't even say their fucking name properly. Fucking idiots.
Bro, who missed Sunday dinner? Who missed? Who? Oh shit!
What the fuck? Karen, you can't defeat that door. You're only gonna hurt yourself. Don't be an idiot.
Oh Lord!
Oh fuck. You can actually hear her building up her rage as she's approaching the door. Somebody needs to go to the bar and pick their grandma up before she gets arrested for being an idiot in public.
This fucking I Am Legend. That bitch
Oh my god.
Don't lick the glass door, Karen. Pandemic or not, it's probably not in the best interest of your health or the health of others for you to be licking the outside of a bar door at 2 a.m. You're a fucking idiot.
Probably not the best idea.
Oh no, Karen, please, don't do that. That's extremely poor form unless you're a middle linebacker trying to tackle a ball carrier. Trying to ram your head through a glass door with the top of your skull is a very, very bad idea. Told you. Fucking idiot.
Might be the one.
Holy fuck. I can't. I just can't. And one more for good measure. And I'm sure everyone watching the video knows exactly how this turned out, right?
You hate to see it, boy. Out of here.
What?
Stupid ass.
Fucking idiot.
The police came and
Here's our
arrested
video
her.
of the day.
Nice.
And it starts out with a Karen walking up to a face mask display at Target and proceeding to act like an ass.
I've been looking forward to this shit all my life. So,
if you've been looking forward to this moment your entire life, then your entire life is fucking pathetic, Karen.
Target?
I want this so bad. 25.
This shit's f***ing over. This shit's all f***ing over. This shit is over.
You do
Oh,
realize
they're
that
dead.
the people who write the rules for the
So
customers
like 2
shopping
weeks
at Target
ago.
don't actually work at the Target stores, right? The only lives that you're affecting here are the hourly employees who have absolutely no say in what the mask restrictions are for customers. Karen, you're a fucking idiot.
This shit. This shit. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. We don't want any of this anymore. This is over. No. No. Do you? Why? Why? You want everybody else to do it? You let everybody else do it? Why I can't do it? Because I'm a blonde white woman?
You know the world's coming to an end when blonde white women are being discriminated against by other blonde white women. Karen, no one's discriminating against you because of your race or sex or anything else. You're being a jackass and you're destroying the store's property. You're a fucking idiot.
I'm wearing a fucking $40,000 Rolex. I don't have the right shit up.
No, Karen. Your $40,000 Rolex does not give you the right to be a dipshit in public. You're an idiot. Now the video picks up with Karen loading all the masks into her cart, and, well, I'll just let her tell you why she decided to buy the masks.
Oh my god, this one actually is kind of cute. That one's gonna be sad to burn up because I fucking love unicorns.
So are you want to really burn all these?
Yeah, we're burning them tonight in a huge pile.
So you're burning the masks. Instead of giving the masks to people that may need a mask or two, you've decided that you're going to burn them. I've never meant what I'm about to say more than I mean it right now. Karen, you are a fucking idiot.
Downtown, you should come. Starts at 5 o'clock. There's gonna be fucking DJs, parties, champagne. Oh, that's the other thing I have to go buy. I have to go buy like 10,000 bottles of champagne. You guys sell champagne here, right?
What kind of fucking dumbass brags about her $40,000 Rolex and then turns around and buys her champagne from Target? Fucking idiot.
Oh, I don't understand that. You don't?
No, we're on the Indian reservation, the Salt River reservation, so we're not able to sell it.
I want to commend the lady working at Target because she's being as nice as possible while this piece of shit Karen acts like a total fucking scumbag. And just listen to what comes out of her dickhole next.
Oh, I don't understand why that would be. They don't like to party?
They just have rules against.
I thought they did. I thought that they were the biggest alcoholics in the world. What happened there?
What happened, Karen, is you're a self-entitled, self-absorbed, narcissistic, spoiled, pretentious, sociopathic idiot who's also a fucking racist.
No, I'm serious. I honestly don't know anything about Indians, and we should.
Wait,
No,
what she
Karen.
was talking
I'm not
about
gonna let you
Indians
play
like
off your
hate? Oh
racism
my god.
as some kind of attempt
What?
to care about the hardships endured by the Native American people in our country. You should just shut your fucking mouth because you sound like a fucking idiot.
Like, don't you kind of think that like the whole like Indian reservation thing is like kind of like a concentration camp sort of? Like, why are they told to stay in there?
Oh my fucking god, are you fucking serious? Native Americans aren't forced to live on reservations, and reservations are nothing like concentration camps. You are an idiot.
To speak on is not wearing this fucking mask, but I do it just to be like, fuck. And I'm being a part of the problem. But I just come in going like this.
No, lady, you are a part of the fucking problem. Because you don't have that face covering over your nose and mouth while inside of a building and in close proximity to other people. What about face coverings and social distancing do you fucktards not get? It's not about protecting you, it's about protecting others from you.
Yeah, just throw that shit in the garbage. Or bring it tonight. So 5 o'clock we're gonna be at the AZ State Capitol. Okay. Wear the coolest fucking craziest outfit that you've ever worn in your entire life. Sparkles, sequins, hats.
In other words, do the entire world a favor and put on the most flammable outfit you have and wear it to the masked bonfire. Fucking idiots.
Just, okay, this is what you do. Google Burning Man outfits and make an outfit that looks like that. And then meet me downtown at 5 o'clock and it's going to be the biggest fucking party with the biggest fucking fireworks show you have ever seen. Of course. Listen, I'm Melissa Ramos. I'm the funniest fucking person in the world.
What the fuck did you just say?
Listen, I'm Melissa Ramos. I'm the funniest fucking person in the world.
Citation fucking needed. Because Karen, I don't think what you're doing is fucking funny at all. In fact, I'm pretty goddamn sure that I'm in the majority here. And I think I can speak for most of the people watching this video when I say this. You are a fucking idiot.
What is your name?
Melissa Rainbows.
Okay, I'll look you up. But this isn't gonna get their attention. It's not their fault.
Oh, I already have their attention. Trust me. I
can't do
already
anything
fucking
about
got
it.
them.
They work here.
Aw, how adorable. One Karen trying to teach another Karen about public etiquette. The fuck out of here. That's like one flat earther trying to convince another flat earther that there's a better way of being a dumbass. All of you guys are fucking idiots.
Well, I know.
This is so stupid, but it's not. They didn't decide to put.
No, I know. That's why, like, I feel bad and I help clean it all up because I'm a decent human being.
Bull
No,
fucking
you're
shit.
not.
You're a piece of shit idiot who shits on the middle class worker while bragging about your $40,000 Rolex.
Yeah.
And
well, I got your back. I'm with you.
Come on down tonight. Come on down tonight. This
Melissa Rainbows?
Rainbows, like
Okay,
a
I'll
rainbow.
help you out, girl.
This is gonna suck having them have to check all this out for me, but I guess we have to do it. All right, guys. I want to apologize again for making a mess and a scene in the store. Bye. But I really am a good person, and this is for the best. It really is for the best. It's for the greater good.
Karen, you wouldn't know what the greater good was if it pulled down its pants and took a dump on your chest. You made an ass out of yourself in public, and now you're preparing to go burn a bunch of masks instead of giving them to people who probably need them. So no, Karen, you're not doing this for the greater good. You're doing this because you're an idiot.
What did I do? Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop!
Oh my
I didn't do
god.
anything.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
You are hurting me.
Because you're resisting and I have to pull your hands together.
I don't think I should be arrested.
Karen, you're being detained, not arrested. And I don't think the officer gives two shits whether an idiot thinks she should be arrested or not.
I shouldn't be arrested. No, give me my phone.
No.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Apparently, you did, Karen. You fucking did.
You just broke my fucking David Yurman. I don't care. You just broke my David Yurman.
Broke what?
Fucking bracelet's like $8,000. You can't just leave it there.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, Karen. Like, who the fuck thinks it's a good idea to wear a $40,000 watch and an $8,000 bracelet to a public demonstration of stupidity? Well, Karen does. But Karen's a fucking idiot. Now the final clip takes place at a later date and time, apparently in her home in her garage. And it's fucking glorious.
Drained the swamp. They did everything that Donald Trump was elected to do. You can read about it on Twitter. You can read about it in the news. All of the deep state politicians, all of that stuff has happened. It's done. So I was hired to be the QAnon spokesperson. I cannot. It's a secret. What do you mean? Like I can't give you any classified information. You don't have clearance. You don't have clearance.
Yeah, officer. She's a spokesperson for QAnon, and you don't have the special ID-10T clearance to speak to her.
You don't. Yeah, for the White House. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Call Donald Trump and ask him if you don't believe me.
Do you have his phone number?
Do I have his phone number? I'm on the phone with him all the time. I'm fucking wired.
I'm convinced that this chick is on something that keeps her from articulating clearly. She just said that she's a spokesperson for the White House, that she speaks to Donald Trump regularly, and that she's fucking wired, whatever the fuck that means. I'm sorry, Karen, but none of your delusions are true. You're just an idiot.
I think we have enough here.
I think so too.
Can you put down your phone?
No, I'm not going to put down my phone. Like I said, I'm wired. All this is being broadcast live.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, where is it being broadcast?
Everywhere, all over the world.
All over the world?
All over the world on Instagram, yeah.
It's hard to see in this copy of the video, but I've seen other copies of the video that showed what her viewer count was while she was live streaming.
7.
And it was about 50 to 55 viewers. That's hardly around the world, Karen. You're an idiot.
Yeah,
And finally,
forget
we get to the
the
point
quest.
of the video
Like,
that
didn't
everyone has stuck around
Yeah, I think
for.
I didn't take
and
the
that's
quest
the
at
arrest
the
scene.
beginning.
And it's fucking amazing.
Wait, did I?
Millions of viewers.
No, I
So,
did not.
Say cheese. You're on Candy
Oh,
Camera.
there weren't any quests because I'm too low level, I think.
CBI or 1039? CBI. Okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna have you spin around and just put your phone down.
What?
Levels too low.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Great. It's because I'm Jewish.
I have no idea.
You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish.
What?
This is a Nazi. This is a Nazi f***ing game. You're doing this to me because I'm Jewish.
No, Karen. He doesn't give a shit whether you're Jewish or not. He's arresting you because you're a fucking idiot. Okay, so I think this is going to be where we end the video today. It's quite clear that every one of these Karens is a medically illiterate, teen-killing, shit-eating idiot. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. If you found this video interesting or entertaining, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And a massive shout out to all of my channel members and patrons whose support helps me keep doing what
And
I love to do.
after this
Calling out
dungeon,
idiots
I
on the
will
internet.
probably make some
I'm too
macros so I
skeptic.
can spam
Nah.
Crusader Strike better. Also the usual judgment macro. Whee!
Out of range. I need to target something first. I require a target. Too far away. There's no truth in it. I need to target something first. I'm gonna have a target.
Oh damn it. I could have taken all the quests. They are downscaled. I just forgot. Well, they were a thing.
I require a target. Hey there. See you later. How are you? Safe travels. You need something? Have a good one.
Wait, what? Is that another artifact? Oh no, that's the 3 Covenant thing, right? Where you basically, yeah, oh my god, that seems even worse than I at first thought it would be. That looks like all the Covenants have basically, well, their own like skill tree. Oh my god, that's really bad.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Warcraft video. So, Soulbinds, right? They're one of the major modes of progression in this next expansion. They're going to impact you quite a bit, and the good news is that we have tested them out on the special event realm that Blizzard did for their big announcement a few days ago, and we also asked the game director, Ian Hazzikostas, a burning question that many people have had. Why are they destroyed when they are replaced? So, today we're going to hear that from Ian, and then we're going to actually hop in-game to get a feel for how these Soulbinds and Conduits actually work and the types of powers you can expect to get for your character. So, to kick us off and to hear Blizzard's reasonings for pretty much the whole thing, this whole system, let's hop on over to the interview, and then after that, we'll hop in-game and we'll take a look. Just moving on to the rest of character customization, part of what ties it all together is the Soulbinds, of course, and part of that is Conduits. So I think a big community question right now is Covenants. From what we understand, they operate like gems. So if you put a conduit in and then you put another one in, the original one is destroyed. So overall, I'm kind of wondering, like, if that is filling a sort of a similar niche to maybe like a major or minor glyph, but, you know, isn't really tied to a profession in terms of the economy and the need for scarcity. What would the team's essentially like design thinking or goal be in the consumable nature versus going for just them being items in your bags you just swap around, or maybe a library-like system like essences?
Yep. So the conduits are going to be, earned from dungeon raid bosses, PvP, vendors in some cases. Our current plan is for them to drop, not like relics did where they compete with other loot slots, but as a bonus drop when they drop. So that should be an improvement over how things were back in Legion. But they feel like items. They do feel like gems. We're actually currently talking about putting a little bit of passive stats on them, even just stamina in some cases, to offset the throughput benefits that are coming from this system. And so there's a couple of reasons for destructibility. Because they feel like items, they feel like things that have stats on them, and thus like gems. If you could just pop them out, then the right way to play would be this really massive nuisance of inventory management, of having your massive collection of conduits off to the side that you're physically hoarding and swapping in and out. That doesn't sound terribly fun. But a bigger philosophical reason is choice. What choice means in World of Warcraft, and what customizing your character means. We already have a ton of systems and decisions that you make on a very micro level, on an encounter by encounter basis, or when you're beginning a Mythic Plus dungeon. And you can change your spec, you can change all of your equipped gear, you can, within the Covenant system, change your Soulbind, which Soulbind you're going to bring, which path of the Soulbind is going to be active, which talents are active. All of those things you can shift around. Then there are other things that are less mutable, like obviously your class, your race. Covenants themselves fall towards that end of the spectrum. And conduits within the Soulbind system offer much more customization and flexibility than relics did, where if you were a Ret Paladin, your Ashbringer just had these 3 relic sockets, and you really didn't have the ability to have 2 different Ashbringer loadouts. Whereas with Soulbinds, there are 3 separate Soulbinds in different paths within the Soulbinds. And part of the thinking is that that's where the permanent customization will lie. If the Nadia's tree, which we showed in the stream yesterday, which you can see in the build that you have access to right now, going down one branch of it, there's a duelist trait that is really emphasizing single target DPS, that makes you do more damage to a single target that you're focusing on. It's likely that that's going to be an attractive Soulbind and Soulbind option for someone who is doing a single target raid boss encounter. And you're likely to want to put conduits in that line that synergize with single target damage. You might have a different line that seems to have more of an AoE type benefit, and you'll put AoE conduits in that one and respec accordingly before you go to a dungeon. Or if you have utility survival perks in a soulbind tree and you want that one active, you can have conduit synergized with that. Across all 3 soulbinds, there's quite a few conduit slots. These aren't going to be ultra rare items. They'll be generally available from a wide variety of sources, and we are loath to add like an extra layer of micro changes that you feel like you have to make, and that really, given the way theory crafting guys work, that you're supposed to make before you enter a given situation, where it's not just, hey, I'm going to pick my AoE soulbind to go do this dungeon. It's, I'm going to replace and resocket these 5 conduits and then redo them for this other dungeon because of whatever reason.
Yeah, I suppose the worry is then
yeah.
like an add-on can just sort of do the whole thing in one click, really.
It's sure, the mechanical inconvenience is part of it, but yes, I mean, and anytime players are looking to add-ons to automate or streamline something, I think it's a sign that we...
Come on, just let's be honest, it's just to pad the fucking farm time. It's just to get more money. It's fucked up. Fuck you.
We've created a system that has...
If you really want, like, deepness back, give us more than, like, what the fuck is this? Where are all the fucking stats? Give our stats back. And not this bullshit. God damn it. Make stats meaningful again. Not this homogenized bullshit. I mean, World of Warcraft used to have like 3 times the stats it has right now. And even those that are still there lost a lot of their utility. It's just so horribly wrong. Fuck you.
There's inconvenience and nuisance and too many individual decisions that all need to be made simultaneously that aren't actually interesting decisions. Like, it's just a template or a loadout that you're copying from somewhere and stamping in. Whereas I think the decisions of how you're going to customize your soulbinds in a way that hopefully makes you a little bit different from other people, because these are the conduits that you happen to get, or stronger versions of them, and this is the build that you have gravitated towards that has these strengths and weaknesses, that there is a core of RPG customization that lies in those differences, as opposed to if it's just a checklist where everyone ends up ultimately being identical and you're either following the right path or you're doing it wrong, and there's either conformity or going your own way and thus doing it wrong. Nothing is really terribly interesting about that, and adding additional layers of those types of decisions don't really add much. They just turn into more chores that you have to complete in order to be optimal.
Yeah, cool. That helps explain like sort of at what level the decision making like kind of is in the stack. If I was to do a quick little follow-up in conduits, from my read of what you said, then if we're doing a, say like you're a tank healer DPS, right?
Yeah.
Would that be a situation where, because your soulbinds don't change the loadout based on your spec, is that a situation where if you're a tank or a healer, you're going to probably have a soulbind that you'll gravitate to, and therefore that's the one you'll spec, sort of in that manner with your conduit choices?
That seems likely. I mean, it's going to be different depending on the exact types of content you're doing, if you're a hybrid versus a pure. But if there's one of the soulbinds that offers more utility survival-based options, that probably isn't the one that you're going to gravitate towards for your ret spec, but you might for prot, and put synergistic conduits in it, and then that soulbind and its loadout in terms of which path you've taken through the tree are saved and associated with that spec. When you respec from ret to prot out in the field, you just have the soulbinds pre-slotted, ready to go, and you can do what you want, but it's the product of choices that you've made to build that out.
All right, everyone, so now that we've heard from Ian and we basically know what's going on, I think it's now time to actually just hop in game to play around with the system to actually get to grips with how it works and how it feels. So let's go do that. All right, everyone, so here we are. I am in Sinfall. This is the Venthyr Order Sanctum, and yeah, you know what? Pretty spooky looking place, what you'd expect, but of course today we are here for business, and that business is the Forge of Bonds, and that is where...
Fuck you, I don't want to see that. Oh no. No.
It was only a couple days ago when we got the new Sacred Beast structure deck in the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. And yet, yesterday, we had a new Sacred Beast support card announced for the upcoming set, Phantom Rage. So this card will not come out in the TCG for a little while. That is 2 core sets away, but I still wanted to talk about it in today's video. It kind of reminds me of what happened with the Winged Dragon of Ra support, if you guys remember that. Basically, I spent multiple videos talking about the Winged Dragon of Ra support, and then right after it all got completed, we had the new Dark Spell Regeneration announcement, which was pretty surprising. So in a similar way here, we have all the Sacred Beast support in the TCG, and now pretty much out of nowhere we get a new Sacred Beast fusion monster, which will change how the deck is played, especially if you are focusing on the fusion monster support. Anyway, this card is called Armityle the Chaos Phantasm Phantom of Fury. I believe that is the name of Armityle's attack in the anime, very similar to how Hyper Blaze is Uriah's attack in the anime, and like how Raviel and Haman also have new support cards based on their attack names. This is a level 12 Dark Fiend monster with 0 attack and 0 defense, and its fusion summoning materials are Uriah, Haman, and Raviel, so the exact same as Armityle. This thing says this card's name becomes Armityle the Chaos Phantasm while on the field. Once per turn, you can give control of this card to your opponent. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card's control changed this turn, banish all cards you control. Then this card's owner can special summon one Armityle the Chaos Phantasm from their extra deck, ignoring these summoning conditions. So this card might be a little bit confusing. If I've learned anything from cards like Santa Claus and Silent Wabi, I know that...
Is there items like this and the thing in BFA for the other regions also? Is it possible to unlock basically all the flight points by throwing gold at them? Is that a thing?
that players can sometimes get a little bit mixed up when reading effects like this. Basically, when you summon this card, you're going to want to give control of it to your opponent, and then in the end phase, your opponent's field is banished, and then you summon the Armityle the Chaos Phantasm. So that's a pretty cool piece of removal, and while it's not invincible, you do get some protection from cards like Fallen Paradise. Luckily, this card is treated as the regular Armityle while on the field, so with Fallen Paradise, it prevents it from being targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. I would even go as far as to say that you probably should not summon this thing unless you already have a Fallen Paradise on the field. I think that protection effect is really important with this card, because otherwise it loses to a bunch of commonly played cards like Effect Veiler or Infinite Impermanence and stuff along those lines. Just in case you forgot what it does, the way that you'll want to summon this card is with Dimension Fusion Destruction. This is a new normal spell card out of the Sacred Beast structure deck that's really good not only right now, but also when this new fusion monster is released. Banish from your hand, field, and or graveyard the fusion materials that are listed on a Phantasm fusion monster, then special summon that fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring these summoning conditions. You take no battle damage from attacks involving the monster special summoned by this effect. If you control Uriah, Haman, or Raviel, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. Now right now, you're only pretty much using this card to summon Armityle. There is one other card that you could summon, but it's not very good, and Armityle is pretty good in a lot of situations. It'll even go up to 10,000 attack points, which in a lot of cases actually will be able to OTK your opponent. But summoning Armityle wasn't always perfect, because sometimes your opponent has a big field with a bunch of big monsters where you might not be able to OTK them so easily. In those situations where your opponent has a big board and you really can't OTK with the regular Armityle, this new Phantom of Fury fusion monster is really powerful. No, you won't be OTKing your opponent with the Phantom of Fury, but it will get rid of your opponent's entire field, and then you'll have an Armityle on yours. Keep in mind, though, that the Armityle will only have 0 attack on your opponent's turn, but it can't be destroyed by battle, and if you have Fallen Paradise, it also can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Now that you have an Armityle on your side of the field and you banished your opponent's entire board,
board, maybe on your next turn you can get that OTK. Anyway though, that was the only new Sacred Beast support card revealed for Phantom Rage. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target.
Still, I thirst.
Wait, what? That's not what that looked like.
I am out of range. I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
And again, I forgot to check the fucking quest. Ah! Damn it. I'm an idiot. leg. What? Called wing, dude. What the fuck? AC? What?
Glory to the Horde. For the Horde.
How you doing, man?
Oh, nice, my judgment finally starts resetting my shield of righteous. That means a lot less physical damage. Well, for me, not for the enemy. I will take a lot less physical damage from now on.
I require a target.
Oh no, halls of stone. Wait, Sethek halls? What? Oh. Oh. Burning Crusade.
Yesterday, something really unexpected happened. Konami revealed a new Penguin support card in the OCG, and this card is surprisingly powerful. Not only does it really help out the Penguin strategy, as you would expect, but I think it might actually be good enough on its own to be played in other synchro-based decks. In today's video, I want to answer 3 different questions. The first question is, how much does this actually boost a dedicated Penguin deck? The second question is, how good is this card just being played generically in other strategies? And the third question is, does this card...
The only question you should ask is, why is it so adorbs? Why?
actually break the entire Penguin archetype. I know that last one sounds pretty crazy, but hear me out. Penguins actually do have several support cards already released. While they're not super competitive, this card is really strong, and I can't wait to see if Konami has more Penguin support, because if this is not the only Penguin support card, I mean, this deck actually could be pretty crazy in the future. Oh, and as you can see in the picture here, this card will be released in Phantom Rage, so we won't see it in the TCG for a little while. But that's okay, because there's still a lot to talk about right now. Before that though, let me tell you about today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Ridge Wallets. Ridge makes minimalist wallets that are the perfect upgrade from your old, bulky, outdated leather wallet. There's over 30 different colors and styles to choose from, including the carbon fiber option that I've been using. You can easily hold up to 12 cards, and there's even a convenient money clip on the back for carrying cash. Ridge Wallets even have a lifetime warranty, so you'll never need to worry about buying another wallet. The Ridge team is so confident that you'll like it that they'll let you try it out for 45 days, and you can send it back for a full refund if you don't absolutely love it. If you're interested in picking up a Ridge wallet, make sure to click the link in the description below, and don't forget to use promo code DZEEF in all capital letters for 10% off your order. Anyway, Penguin Heroes is a level 6 Aqua Water Synchro monster with 2,400 attack points and 1,200 defense points. One of the really cool things about this card is that it is a generic Synchro monster, so it only takes one tuner plus one or more non-tuner monsters. So while this card might be at its best in a dedicated Penguin deck, you don't necessarily have to play any Penguin monsters to summon it in the first place. Although, as we'll talk about in a second here, if you were to play this as a generic level 6 Synchro monster, you would have to play one Penguin monster in your deck. More on that in a second. So what does this thing do? Well, it says your opponent cannot target your face-down defense position monsters with card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Penguin Heroes once per turn. First, if this card is synchro summoned, you can special summon one Penguin from your deck in face down defense position. That's really strong, especially in combination with the second effect that says when your opponent activates a monster effect as a quick effect, you can change one of your face down defense position water monsters to face up defense position. This is so good, by the way, because in basically every single situation, you'll want to special summon a Penguin Soldier from your deck. So when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can flip that Penguin Soldier face up and bounce 2 monsters back to the hand. As someone who has played a lot of matches with Altergeist, I know how good it is to bounce cards back to the hand, and Penguin Soldier even has the added versatility where you don't have to target only your opponent's monsters, you could also bounce your own monsters as well. Now I will spend a little bit of this video talking about how good this card is when you just play it generically with one Penguin Soldier in your deck, but for a moment here I want to talk about how strong it is in an actual Penguin strategy. There are actually multiple Penguin support cards that all really work with this new Synchro monster in some pretty exciting ways. It all starts off with the Great Emperor Penguin, a level 5 Aqua monster with 1,800 attack points and 1,500 defense. The Great Emperor Penguin is basically a rescue cat for Penguin monsters. It says you can tribute this card, special summon up to 2 Penguin monsters from your deck, except of course the Great Emperor Penguin. This really is the beginning of all of your good Penguin combos, and it's not too difficult to get on the field. Obviously, it is a little bit harder than a rescue cat or a rescue rabbit because it is level 5, but there are plenty of easy ways to put this card on the board through special summoning effects. Now, once you get the Great Emperor Penguin on the field and use its effect, you'll usually want to special summon the same 2 monsters in most situations. The first card is No Penguin, an older support card that's really good. No Penguin has 2 really strong effects, especially with this new Synchro Synchro monster. The first effect says during either player's turn when an effect of a penguin monster is activated, special summon this card from your graveyard, and then it's a hard once per turn. The second effect is a continuous effect that says if a card would be returned from the field to the hand by the effect of a penguin card, you get to banish that card instead. Both of these effects are really good, but where this really gets crazy is with the other monster that you want to special summon with the Great Emperor Penguin. Glacial Beast Polar Penguin is a new monster out of the Battles of Legend Armageddon set that's releasing in just a couple of weeks. So not only is this a level 3 tuner monster, which makes our level 6 synchro monster with no penguin, but also if this card is special summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls and return it to the hand. But remember, you're not actually bouncing the monster, you're banishing it because you control the no penguin. From there, you make your level 6 synchro monster, and this is where things get really insane. So when you activate the synchro monster's ability to special summon a penguin from your deck, which is probably the penguin soldier, now the no penguin in the graveyard that you just used to synchro summon activates to special summon itself back on the field. So remember, all of this where we banished an opponent's monster and summoned a level 6 synchro and special summoned a penguin soldier and revived the no penguin, all of that was accomplished with just one Great Emperor Penguin. So to go back to that first question, how good is this card in an actual penguin deck? It's pretty damn good. I mean, it might sound pretty crazy, but this one level 6 synchro really does bring the entire deck together and gives it an actual win condition to go for. But what about the card being played generically, which I know sounds pretty wild, but I think it's actually better than you might think. Basically, what you would do here is play this card in any deck playing synchro monsters, especially if you're playing Crystron Helki Firebacks, because many of the Helki Firebacks combos can make this thing pretty easily. All you would have to do is play one single copy of Penguin Soldier in your deck that is capable of summoning a level 6 synchro, and now suddenly you have a really big interruption that your opponent might not be prepared for. But I also think this card works really well with Hop Your Squadron. I've talked about this card in the past a few times, but just in case you don't know already, it's basically a Formula Synchron hand trap. So as long as you have a level 4 monster on the field, suddenly you can summon this big Penguin Synchro on your opponent's turn and special summon the Penguin Soldier as well. That combo actually is really good not only in a generic deck that you're playing Penguin Heroes in, but also it's good in the Penguin deck as well. I'm a pretty big fan of Hop Your Squadron, and I would love to see it being played with Penguin Heroes. That brings us back to our third and final question that I wanted to answer in today's video. Is this one synchro monster enough to break the entire Penguin archetype? The answer is no, not yet. It's pretty close though. This card is really good. There are just a couple big issues, not with this card or any of the cards that I've mentioned in today's video, just that there's not enough actual Penguin support cards to build an entire deck around. One of the bigger issues that the Great Emperor Penguin in the past comboed really well with a Legendary Ocean because that reduced it by 1 level, so you could simply normal summon it instead of having to tribute or special summon it another way. However, because a Legendary Ocean messes with the levels of the monsters that you're special summoning with the Great Emperor Penguin, it really screws up your plan to synchro summon. So right now you really can't play a Legendary Ocean, even though in the past it was really good in Penguin decks. However, this one card is very powerful, especially in comparison to the other Penguin support cards, and I think it shows that Konami is interested in supporting the theme a little bit more. Don't forget that Glacial Beast Polar Penguin is not the only Penguin card in Battles of Legend Armageddon. There's also Penguin Torpedo, and even though it's not nearly as good as Glacial Beast Polar Penguin, it is at the very least another penguin. As crazy as it sounds, I really do believe that just a couple more cards for penguins with a similar power level to this one actually could make it somewhat competitively viable. Maybe like a spell card that searches any penguin and also gives you an extra normal summon, that would be very valuable. Maybe a dedicated penguin hand trap or a counter trap, something to add another layer of interruption to your opening board, but something along those lines would help a lot. I do want to say here before the video ends that Phantom Rage is looking like a really exciting set. Between the new FA support and the Penguin support and the Phantom Knight support, it might be a pretty impactful core set with a lot of fan favorite legacy support. Anyway though, thank you guys so much for watching today's discussion video about the new Penguin Synchro monster. I know that this card and the Penguin cards in general are sort of in a weird spot. They really have never been super competitively viable. Obviously Penguin Soldier back in the day was a good card, but over the years Penguins have gotten more and more support, and this might actually be the card that brings it all together. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this new Synchro monster. Is it actually enough to make a difference for Penguin players or just in general, or does it have too many drawbacks? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Even I remember that the drops back in the day were like all of the things dropped quite commonly. Like most of the items had at least like a 20% drop chance. So come on, just do it like 5 times or whatever. That thing will drop. And if you're just not into doing dungeons, well, then fuck off. Just do quests. Hunter loot. All of the things are hunter loot. He love Jin. Oh, it's classic here. Nope, it's hunter loot. What the fuck? What? Pet heal equipment. Oh no. But what is that? I mean, okay, I can understand the joke. Because hunters are basically crap, but they still... I mean, the fact is, they still rolled on everything. Like, literally everything. That's why well, nowadays nobody uses that joke anymore. But pet heal equipment was literally a thing. Like, hunters rolled on all of the fucking items. The only thing they did, basically the only thing they didn't roll on that was like an important gear slot was shields. That was the only thing they couldn't use that was important. And the best part is in the beta, or no, at the beginning of the game, they actually could roll on that shit. Like, they couldn't roll on the big shields, but back in the day there existed bucklers. Those were basically a shittier version of the big shields. They don't, as I said, they don't really exist anymore. I mean, they still exist, but all of them became normal shields. So, yeah. Oh god. Fucking legend. Yep, and not only the weapons. Yeah, literally the only thing they were there for was trank shot. You are spam? What? I don't get it, but okay. I mean, I just read through the whole thing, I just don't get it. Damn it, I'm stupid.
I really liked Fakumram. I really liked him. I think he has some unique and cool mechanics going for him.
Fuck Tom and Ron?
And his design has
What?
actually, I really disliked it at first, but it has grown on me a little bit. Although I still have to say
Oh,
that
no.
I wish they would have used
No, I forgot.
different
No.
designs. Another design from his, you know, there was. They showed his concept art.
It didn't
they
turn
had
in the
very
quest.
different looks in mind, and then they chose the one we got. But I thought there were better designs to choose from. But that's my own subjective opinion. But I've really started to dislike Fakumram. I see more and more of the gameplay problems of the character and how easy he is and how he represents, you know, these super strong DLC characters that are, to be honest, quite pay to win. I think that's a problem you can see throughout most of Tekken DLC, to be honest. You know what, I'm gonna pause this and I'm just going to, with my trusted old pad here, go to the character select screen and just go to the DLC. And we can talk about the tier placement of the DLC characters, but also on in a more general way, the tools DLC characters have, which many times make legacy characters look like jokes, at least to me. So I'm gonna go into practice. And I'm going to choose left side because these days I'm a lefty. You've probably heard left-handed people in general have slightly more intelligence. And that obviously goes for people who play on the left side in Tekken. That's me, I'm a lefty, man. So what do we have at the top? These are our DLC characters. Here we have Ganryu, Zafina, Julia, Marduk, Anna, Geese, Noctis, Lady
Fuck you!
Armor King, Negan,
Ignore the Eliza because he hates her.
What we can say in general here is that we find some of the easiest characters in the game, and actually the easiest characters in the game in terms of effort put in and efficiency gained. Do you understand what I'm saying? The amount of work you put in for the amount of output you get on those few hours you've put in. No characters come close to the characters you find here at the top. Leroy is the worst example of this. If you talk to professional players, they'll probably say Leroy is around top 5. And they, you know, gain some places, drop some places, but the placing is about top 5 on Leroy. But if you're completely realistic and you take into account, as I like to do, we take into account you and me, not just professional players, every single person who plays Tekken online or offline, that's the best character in the game. Easily. It takes nothing to succeed with Leroy. The character does everything for you with his orbital, his absurd parry, his strings, his hermit stance, his combos, the way he leaves no options for your opponent. Oh, have you mastered backdashing and sidestepping? You know, all of your life? Don't worry. Here comes a green rank Leroy who will either do a back 4 or a hell sweep, and there's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is take a guess. Yeah, that's fun. And of course, no execution involved. Negan is quite an underrated character, but he's very strong. And again, very, very easy. And has all of these characters with DLCs, they get access to really cool mechanics that most legacy characters just don't. So there is an element here of DLC pay to win, in my opinion. I didn't think it at first, but the more we've gotten content with Tekken 7, I feel that the DLC is pay to win. So of course you have Power Crush Launcher, you have a super fast backlash from Intimidation stance, you have crazy range, you have an unbreakable throw that wall splats, the easiest combos in the game in terms of damage and wall travel. Fakum Ram, I'm not even going to start discussing him. He has tag 2 movement in Tekken 7, easily the best movement in the game. He has the best range in the game. One of those is forgivable, but when you combine those two, you have a problem. And when you have his mix-up options, you have a problem. When you have his punishment tools, you have a problem.
Punches, lucky goes and rope. cannons? I have just the thing, Wanderer.
They look almost nice. Why do you have all... Well, 99% of shoulders have to be so fucking ugly.
I didn't have a target.